Alright everybody, January 5th, and went into the archives again and found me some proof, more proof of these CADs, these cloaked ass demon ships setting off these volcanoes. And let's just watch this archive video, everybody. You're going to be watching these top two volcanoes up here. And this is, see the light there at the bottom shine up? Just watch the craters. This is just, I didn't even, this video here is like 6 minutes long. I started watching it, didn't even, I don't think make it, I haven't watched it all, everybody. I stopped it and I was like, I'm making a video of it. We've got proof right here. So I haven't even seen all this video.
Detected 19 kilometers southeast of Mammoth Lakes, California, at 17:15 and 29 seconds. The quake's depth was 1.8 kilometers with a magnitude of null.
No. Magnitude of no. Then why even put it up? Look at that. See this big... Oh yeah. Apparently a big eruption just happened. Now look at the bottom. You can see the smoke starting to rise as well. Now let's just watch. Let's watch these cats go to work. And if you notice the date on the screen, 9/20/2017. Look at the CAD's lights come to life. Oh, they're all up in this volcano, everybody. I think it's Sacagawea, I think. That's the volcano over there in Japan that this is what they've been working on. So just more proof, more documentation, more evidence. What do you think about all that, everybody? Look at them blowing it up. Doing whatever they're doing. Look at these lights. This is like... busted.
Enter the stars, and we found something absolutely fascinating. We found the verses in the book of Enoch where the angels cut down the trees, but yet God preserved the seed. In those days the word of God came to me and said, Noah, behold, thy lot is ascended up to me, a lot void of crime, a lot beloved and upright. So the righteous had ascended, and now God could cut off the conduits to heaven. Now then shall the angels labor at the trees. But when they proceed to this, I will put my hand upon it and preserve it. The seed of life shall arise from it, and a change shall take place. The dry land may not be left empty. And we see this depicted in the film Noah. And they shall confine those angels who disclosed impiety in that burning valley. It is that they shall be confined, which at first my great-grandfather Enoch showed me in the west, where there were mountains of gold and silver, of iron, of fluid metal, and of tin. Yes, those fallen ones were buried in the tree stumps. There arose a strong smell of sulfur, which became mixed with the waters in the valley of the angels, who had been guilty of seduction, burned underneath its soil. In those days shall the waters of that valley be changed, for when the angels shall be judged, then shall the heat of those springs of water experience an alteration. The burning angels of hell are what power these hot springs. And when the angels shall ascend, the water of the spring shall again undergo a change and be frozen. We're doing a lot of research on this column basalt formations all around the earth, and some of these pictures are fascinating. And here's one in Armenia. These perfect hexagonal vertical column structures seem to be aligned to the heavens. Now, what you're going to notice here is that many of these structures are named after giants and demons. Why would that be? Because they are trying to basically attach to these sites something scary so that you don't look into them, possibly. Here's the giants, column of the giants. We have Giant's Causeway in Ireland. Here's some images of that. We also have some of these named after devils as well. Devil's Post Pile, as well as the Devil's Tower National Monument in Wyoming. Some of these places from other parts of the earth are also named after their words in their language of like giants, demons and things. So I believe what's going on here is they're trying to attach to these sites some kind of scary backstory so that you don't dig into some of these sites. Now, curiously, in southern France, there are column basalt structures. And even they are named after devils and things. Here's one, southern France. Just so happens to be at 44 degrees north parallel. This is called the Devil's Bridge. We've got some column basalt coming down through this creek, this river. And most of these are in southern France. I haven't seen any in northern France yet. Definitely something to look into. Here's another one here. Here it is on the map. About the same parallel. So I'm watching the film Dracula in some of these places where Dracula is from. And lo and behold, there's a place called the Broken Tooth depicted in the film. And it is centered around a column basalt structure. Let's take a look.
The Roman mystics prophesied the coming of a great evil, a vampire. Going! Whatever horse broken tooth. I know it kills Turks. Yeah!
So again, what you're seeing here is the fictionalization of truth. I mean, have you ever seen these column basalt structures used in a film before? I haven't. This is one of the first times that I've seen this. Yet we've been talking about this for the last 2 or 3 years. We've been talking about it because there's something more to these structures. They are not what they are telling us that they are. Okay? And even if they came from volcanoes, volcanoes aren't what we thought they are either. They are some kind of conduits. And obviously they're down to hell. They've been cut off. And basically they're connected to hell still, but not to heaven. You know, the book of Enoch talks about fallen angels being thrown into pits and buried under mountains. Well, what do you think those really are? Those are volcanoes. And it talks about that these spirits actually, because of their pure evil, heated up the earth beneath them, which is like the lava, and this powered these hot springs. It's caused the ground to be hot, like literally hell. So what if, you know, after the fall of man, these trees were cut down, the stumps remained, and then that's where God buried these demons, these fallen spirits. They were buried in the earth for 70 generations. Well, when the demons are released, the Book of Enoch says that these springs will go cold. So what we're looking for in the end times is a change in the temperature of these hot springs. This is what it says in the Book of Enoch. And that they will go cold. And we're going to see less geologic activity going on around the world.
Giant, born from the deepest entrails of the earth. I have seen life. I made life. I watched it flow down my flanks. I saw that you feared. I am strong, unpredictable. Stronger than man. Stronger than time. I am earth, fire, water. I was here at the beginning, and I will remain here until the end, because I have no end. I am immortal.